And welcome to Live in the Solution. I am your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for April the 13th through the 19th. I am really sorry this is late, guys, but I have been ill. Some of you know that, some of you don't. And I am happy to be back, though I'm not on screen because I'm not 100%. And trust me, you do not want to see me right now. It's not a pretty sight, darling. What can I say? If I had to go on screen and try to look pretty, I would never get these readings done. So change the format a bit, guys. I am tailoring the astrological reading and giving to you while I'm doing the cards, so I hope you like it, and I would really appreciate feedback from you guys to let me know what you think. I have also lost a lot of subscribers, so I would really appreciate you liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the bell, because when you hit the bell, you can do settings on what you want to be notified by. But I will be doing a live feed this week also for Love and Finance, and I will be on screen for that. I'm preparing myself. I'm getting a little stronger each day. So thank you for your patience, guys. Aquarius, Aquarius. All righty then. Let's do this. This is for Aquarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aquarius for the 13th through the 19th? 3 cards for Aquarius, please. Now, you have, oh, there we go. 1, 2 more. You have Mars in your house of, your personal, your body, your health, but it's in an air sign, right? So it's really about what you're thinking, but it's definitely, there was too many fell there. You kind of have this, and you're energized. You really are energized. It's almost like your mind is energized too. And you might have all different kind of ideas on what you want to maybe exercise programs, you might be doing something a little different now. It's connected. Mars and Venus are the lover's archetype, right? And Mars is in this beautiful, harmonious relationship to Venus in your house of romance, darling, and children as well. So you might have had, if you have a significant other, you can be also Gemini, because it's in a beautiful relationship, it could be quite passionate. Gemini, though, Venus in Gemini kind of gets bored. It's very, she wants to be entertained, darling. She's very charming, gregarious. So I think it might be an upswing in your romance, or indeed your relationship with your children. Although all my friends who are parents are telling me the antithesis. No, actually, some of them are really enjoying giving all this attention to them during this, homeschooling kind of thing. Okay, these are clarifying cards for Aquarius. Please clarify the Hermit. And, okay, so with Venus in your house of romance, creativity, and children, right? It's exciting, but it's also in a beautiful relationship at the same time with Mercury. So definitely, I think that communication is the key here. I think that it's like harmonious communication and thought process. And it's really and this is happening on the 19th, on Sunday, but we're moving into this, right? So all week we'll be kind of feeling this, moving into a better position or better harmonious way of communicating. Now, let's clarify the Hanged Man. Let's clarify, there we go. And let's clarify the Four of Swords. There we are. Lovely. Now, The sun, you've got Uranus in your house of home and roots, and that's, that rules your sign. That's your ruling planet. It's very kind of outside the box, and so it's kind of like a lot of change. Sometimes nice surprises, sometimes not so nice. You can be moving a lot. You could be moving. Maybe you've moved recently. Well, look, Uranus is moving through that house for the next 7 years. It's been in there, well, probably 6 years now. It's been in there almost a year. And the sun moving into that is shedding a light. So a lot of us are at home, right? And this is shedding a light at home. And it's the sun is about creativity. You've got the sun here too. Look at that. And the sun is auspicious. So it's about being creative. I'm really feeling that this is a very creative time for most of us, right? Now, I want to mention that you do have the Pluto-Jupiter conjunction in your 12th house, right? So that's the house of the unconscious. It can be, I feel that things are coming to the surface from the unconscious into the consciousness. It's almost like you get epiphanies, right? Because Pluto's deep and dark, and it brings up like the sludge and all the secrets and things like that. Secrets are revealed, or things that are known to your unconscious is brought into your consciousness. And so this is, this can be, Pluto is about secrets, right? So secrets are being brought up, and perhaps about yourself. You're discovering things about yourself. Perhaps you're getting, you're getting to know yourself, if you will. Things are really coming to the surface for you. And this conjunction with Pluto is making it bigger. Now, whether sometimes we need to dredge up things. This can be a spiritual awakening for you, I think. And perhaps you've been going through this for a while. Now, you also have Neptune and the moon conjunct together in your house of income and personal belongings. So there can be some kind of confusion around money and some sensitivity around it. This could, it's in Pisces. It's a very sensitive. So you may be, there's some, look, Neptune is the planet of delusion and illusion. So you could, you've got this, may have this feeling, you may be overspending, you may have overbought things, you may have overindulged in some way. But I feel that there's some confusion in terms of money and possessions right now. Well, that's for all, a lot of us are going through that, aren't we, right now? But I think it's kind of pronounced at this time with the moon. But this is also, you can channel, look, I keep telling people, you channel this. And this is, look, if you could channel this in music or art or some kind of creative endeavor, the visual arts, telling stories, you can channel this creatively. There won't be so much confusion. You can really just go into that. And it's also a very spiritual and a really good time, a really good opportunity to connect with the ethereal realm. And talking of that, the first card out is the Hermit. And the Hermit is about mastering his emotions or his mind, the monkey brain, right? And that's what, listen, meditation. I say this all the time, and most of you know this. The Hermit is about, he's holding up this lamp and he's showing you that he is no longer, it's not about mastering your mind, right? Because you can't control your mind, but you can get to a point where you no longer allow your mind to control you. And Aquarius, you're up in your head a lot. You're an air sign. You can really go there. So you want to, listen, all those stories that you're creating in your head, put them down on paper. make a book out of it instead of kind of, swallowing it up. And, you do have Pluto and Jupiter in your house of, it's also the house of self-undoing. It can be. So you really want to channel, and you have to quieten that mind, darling. Let me tell you, he goes into a cave and he voraciously reads everything he can get his hands on. He learns everything he can, for 40 days and 40 nights. I say that because every spiritual story is 40 days and 40 nights. And then he comes out and he's meditated, he's connected with spirit, God, the ethereal realm, and he comes out and he's a spiritual guru, right? He's totally relaxed, he's totally calm, he's not in his head manifesting all his negative thoughts. He is holding up that light and he's showing others the way. He remains teachable, and he also teaches others. He passes it on. This is the wise old man, and you're being asked to quieten the monkey brain. Aquarius, Aquarius. And then clarifying the Hermit is the Three of Cups. This is, darling, celebrate. Da, 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 da. So this is a time of celebration and looking for the magic in every moment. This is really being at one with everyone, making light of everything, live in the fun. Don't forget to have fun. Create that fun. Go look for different ways and creative ways of really enjoying the fun. Or, think of ways that you can all have fun as a family, or friends, even if it's virtual, having virtual online parties. I'm looking at you have 3 major arcanas, and that means there's major change going on for you right now. I'm sure with all of us too. So the next card out for you is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is taking this time, right? This is a pause in action, taking this time to look at things differently. So some people are like, oh my God, I'm stuck. I can't help. I'm going to lose everything. This is the end of time. It's the end of the world. But you are being asked to look at this from a totally different perspective and enjoy this time. I keep saying to people, really look upon this as a gift. When will we have this kind of time again where we are together, we are all in this together? How can you use this time productively? Instead of worrying, turn off the media. I'm going to say that particularly to you, Aquarius, because you get in your head and you can go to a different space. And you want to really fill your head with positivity, look for inspirational videos on YouTube, whatever it is that you need to look upon this differently. Enjoy this moment. Look for the magic in every moment. And look, you have the Page of Cups clarifying it. The Page of Cups is a gift of love. You have this opportunity. Look upon this as a gift of love. And this is also a time that you can move on to the next phase of your life, right? Think about that. Think about the infinite possibilities. What can you put on paper? What can you use this? How can you use this time productively? And look, this is interesting. The next card is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords, darling, is mental exhaustion that turns into physical exhaustion. So you've got to be very, very careful. You really have to meditate. I have that. There'll be a link to the meditation that I created for this time. And there'll be a link to that meditation, that guided meditation, at the end of this video. So click on that. Because this is like, lack of sleep, it's worry, it's being exhausted after being in so, worrying about the collective. That's what you are. You're about, you worry about the collective. And that's what And that's what this is saying. Quieten the monkey brain, darling. And look, you have the sun. And the sun is creativity. It's also about letting that inner child come out and play. It's purity. It's really what's going on. You know, it's about the sun's moving into your house of home and roots. And this is about getting back to your inner child. Allow that inner child to come out and play. Put your face up to the sun. Let the sun kiss your face. Do whatever you can that's creative. Be in the moment. Be joyous and free. This is exhaustion. This is a simple thing of getting enough sleep and eating right and just, not overdoing, not being mired in that on the, what's the word I'm looking for? On the little, I want to say Ferris wheel, but it's not the hamster wheel. The hamster wheel of worry. You have this opportunity that you can completely change your perception of and look upon this as a gift and joyous. Look at these. Look at these beautiful, colorful cards. Very, very happy. Right? These are beautiful and happy emotionally, right? And this is passion and creativity and joy. And getting into nature, if you can be in the garden perhaps, or just, put your head out if you're in an apartment building and look at the trees or talk to your neighbors. This is beautiful, but really quieten the mind so that you can enjoy this, right? Look upon this time as a gift, a joyous gift that we wouldn't normally get this opportunity to enjoy. Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. I have missed you guys. I'm so glad to be here and connect with you. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.